Hi friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I have my weekly meal prep. I walked you guys through all of the food that I prepped to keep me on track with my new healthy lifestyle throughout the week. So if you're interested in that, just keep on watching. Okay, so we are getting ready to start our meal prep. We're starting with breakfast burritos. We got a couple of different things on our list of things to prep today, but this is where we're starting, honestly, because it's breakfast time and we're hungry. So we want to get these done so we can eat some. So we've got eggs. That's going to be the base of our breakfast burrito, obviously. A couple of pounds of breakfast sausage. Austin's going to have this Fiesta blend cheese. For mine, I'm going to use fat-free cheddar just to lower the calories a little bit. We've got some milk to make the eggs nice and fluffy. These we actually prepped last week. I bought one of those vegetable chopper things, and we went a little overboard chopping peppers and onions, and they're still looking good, so we're going to cook these up as part of our burrito filling. And then for the burrito shells, I've got these Olay Extreme Wellness high fiber tortillas. They're really nice and soft. And Austin has some great value burrito sized tortillas. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of get an assembly line going and cook this all up. Wrap everything up. We'll freeze them. And that will be step one in our meal prep for the week. Alright, so I've got my 2 rolls of sausage and my bell peppers and onions in here. Austin is working on getting the eggs mixed up. It's going to be a whole lot of filling. We're going to make 16 burritos. They're going to be about, mine are going to be about 365, we said, 366 calories per burrito. Austin's will be higher than that. We're using MyFitnessPal for the recipe for the filling, including the sausage, the eggs, and the bell pepper, and then we're going to add the cheese and the tortillas as individual items because Austin's obviously using different cheese and different tortillas. His burritos are going to be higher in calories than mine, and he's planning on eating 2 per serving, so he's going to get quite a few more calories than I will, which is obviously the point. He's trying to bulk up, I'm trying to lose weight, so we're just going to get this, continue to work on this. And he's working on getting all the eggs cracked. We're going to mix them up right in my mixer, and it's going pretty well so far. Okay, so our filling is done. We're just going to let it cool for a few minutes, and then we're going to weigh it out, figure out exactly how much filling we have here, divide that number by, what did we say, 16? Because we're going to make 16 burritos, and that will give us our calorie count. I love the MyFitnessPal app for their recipe builder. It's the best one that I've found. Makes it really easy. You don't have to sit and cook things individually. You can just dump the whole lot into the pan and then build a recipe. So that's what we've done. And this looks so good. Now we are just weighing out our portions here. We took the whole lot of it and divided it by 16 and figured out that one serving is going to be 87 grams. So we're putting 87 grams of filling on each burrito, give or take, and then wrapping them up. Okay, so I've got my burritos here. I'm going to put the calories that they are as is up on the screen. It is the tortilla, the sausage and egg filling that had the bell peppers and onions in it, and my serving of cheese. And then these are Austin's. I will put them up on, or this up on the screen as well, the calories for this. This is his tortilla, the same amount of filling that's in mine, but his tortillas are bigger, so they rolled up a lot easier. And he's got a serving and a half of cheese. My cheese is fat-free, his is Fiesta blend, so his is much higher to begin with in calories, plus he had a serving and a half. So there you go. Those are breakfast burritos. We're going to stop and eat one right now, take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to move on to making chicken for chicken fajitas, salads, and chicken quesadillas. So don't mind the noise in the background. My husband's working on a home project. I've got the air conditioner running because it is hot in here, but I am going to cook up all of those vegetables you just watched me prep. I chopped until my left hand, or my right hand, felt like it was gonna fall off, but I got everything chopped up. I had a total of 8 bell peppers and 4 onions. But that's not just for one meal. I went ahead and did all of my chopping. Now I'm going to make chicken fajitas. I'm also going to make steak sandwiches that required that. So I just went ahead and chopped everything all at once. I'm also going to cook everything all at once and then just portion it out over the course of a couple of meals. So I'm going to get all of my bell peppers and onions in this pan first. There's just a couple of tablespoons of olive oil down on the bottom. It's that same pan I used earlier for the egg scramble, just washed up. Try to wash dishes as I go, just to make things easier on myself. So yeah, I'm gonna get the peppers and onions in here and get them cooked up. And then once those are done, I'm gonna take everything out of this pan and we're gonna throw all that chicken in. And I didn't even have the camera on the whole time I was preparing that chicken. It was just so much chicken. And I know people get grossed out by raw chicken, so I like to slice mine up before I cook it. I know other people like to cook it first and then slice it. I just think it cooks a lot quicker if you slice it up first. I did try to buy chicken tenderloins to make my job a little bit easier, but Walmart substituted me with breasts, so we made it work. All right, let's get cooking. And I apologize for the shadow as well in this video. We're on later in the day now, and with the lighting, it just is what it is. Alright, so I got about half of the peppers and onions in there. We're going to have to do this in 2 batches because even though this is a huge skillet, it's not quite huge enough for all this food. These are going to cook way down though. So, now it seems like I chopped a lot, but it's not going to go as far as you think. Luckily, I got a really good deal on this produce this week, which I shared in a grocery haul. So if you missed that, I will link it in a card above and down below for you to check it out. So because I'm going to be using these vegetables over the course of multiple meals, I mentioned chicken fajitas and steak sandwiches, but also probably this will go on salads and into egg scrambles. Because of that, I'm not going to season this. I will season it whenever I add it to whatever the dish is that I end up making with this. I'm just going to cook these down so that they're ready to go into any of those dishes. I love having them already prepped and cooked. Makes it super easy. Okay, so the first batch is done. Now we're getting the second one going. Doesn't take hardly any time at all. They cook up pretty quick. And also, I'm not cooking these all the way through. They're sort of al dente, I guess, because we're going to reheat them later. So they're going to get softer when we reheat them. So just like 3/4 of the way done for these guys. Okay, so now all of my vegetables have been cooked. I'm going to go ahead and use this same pan, get a little bit more olive oil down on the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and cook up all of that chicken. Once again, I'll probably have to do it in 2 batches. Okay, so now that I have all of my chicken cooked and all of my vegetables cooked, I'm going to go ahead and make my chicken fajitas. So I'm just going to take one of the portions of chicken, throw it back in the pan, along with one of the portions of peppers and onions. I'm going to cook this and heat it back through just for a minute because the peppers have been sitting there for a while. And then we're going to season this up. I just like to use taco seasoning for mine. You can use fajita seasoning if you want, or you can make your own mix, however you want to do it. But I'm just going to brown this a little bit because while the chicken's cooked through, it's not quite browned. So I'm going to brown this, season it up, and we will have our chicken fajitas. Alright, I'm just going to let that simmer for a few minutes in all of that delicious spice mix. These guys are all going to go into the fridge for later. We've got extra chicken for on top of salads, as well as in some chicken quesadillas for later in the week. We have some bell peppers also that can go into salads, or we're definitely going to use one of these servings here for those steak sandwiches I talked about. We can throw them into egg scrambles, whatever we need, but that is going to do it for my meal prep for the week. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, will you please give it a big thumbs up? I know it was a little chaotic, but my first time doing one of these in a really long time, so you know, give it a thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed it, and I'll continue doing these at random intervals as I continue along with my weight loss journey. Be on the lookout for other weight loss content, what I eat videos, weigh-ins, chit-chat videos, that sort of thing coming soon. Thanks so much, friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!